I'll be honest, before I got a soundbar, I was one of those people that was just fine with the sound I was getting from my TV. I had no idea what I was missing. What's up everyone, Mitesh here with MTech, and today we'll be taking a look at the Soundcore Infini Pro soundbar from Anker. And this thing, like a lot of other Anker products, is filled with great features for an amazing price. Before we go too much further into this, I do want to let you know that Anker sent this out to me for a review through their testing initiative, but as always, even if a company sends me something for free, I will be giving you guys my honest opinion on it. Oh, and to be clear, this is actually not my final review of this. This is more a first impressions and look through, because it turns out I don't have a streaming box that's capable of doing Dolby Atmos, one of the headlining features of this soundbar, so I really can't call this my full review, but I do plan to make an updated video later on once I do get a chance to test this out, and I'll probably also make one about a separate video about, just setting up Dolby Atmos, getting it working, because it's not super simple. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you guys don't miss those videos when they drop. But anyways, let's talk about the things I can tell you, and let's start off by talking about what you get inside of the box itself. You of course get the manual for the soundbar, a wall mounting template, the wall mounting brackets so you can mount it to the wall. In the accessory box you also get a remote along with the batteries, an HDMI cable, mounting screws, and a power cord, and of course you get the soundbar itself. Now in terms of dimensions, the soundbar is 36 inches or 1 meter long, 4.7 inches wide, and roughly 7 pounds. And while it is an all plastic build, it feels really well built and sturdy. And while it's just my opinion, I do think it looks really good. The entire front and top of it is covered in the speaker fabric that makes it look really nice and clean. The top of the soundbar has the control panel with the power button, an input switch, a Bluetooth button, and volume up and down buttons. Also on top of the soundbar is all the lights that indicate the mode, the power, and the current volume level of the soundbar. Now this is one of those things that I actually don't like about the soundbar. The placement of the lights makes it so that the soundbar has a very nice and clean look, but it also makes it really hard to know what mode the soundbar is in, the volume level it's on, or even whether it's on at all, unless you're standing right next to it, which is a little annoying, especially if you're using the optical cable to connect it to your TV, because the soundbar can't turn on automatically if you're using that. If you're using HDMI, it will turn on automatically, which is pretty nice, but through optical, it was not going to be able to turn on. So yeah, a little annoying. Speaking of connections on the soundbar though, you do have HDMI in, optical in, 3.5mm jack, a USB port, and an HDMI ARC out. I do wish it had more than one HDMI port in, just so you could route all of your home consoles and things like that through the soundbar to the TV, but it doesn't have anything like that. You can buy an HDMI splitter, which will also be able to carry a Dolby Atmos through it. If you guys are interested, I'll have some linked in the description. You guys can go check those out along with the soundbar. And as I mentioned, if you're using the HDMI port, you can actually have the soundbar turn on and off with your TV automatically. It's a really nice feature. Just with one button, you can have your device, your soundbar, and your TV turn on all at once. It's fantastic. But I've already gotten too far into this review without talking about the sound, so let's change that up. Let's talk about the sound next. Now this soundbar has two 1-inch tweeters, two 2.5-inch mid-range drivers, and two 3-inch subwoofers, all combined to output 120 watts of sound. And I gotta tell you guys, this thing sounds really good for movies, shows, even listen to music. This thing is so much better than any other speakers that I've used. It's got 3 EQ modes, movie, music, and voice. And let me tell you, if you're someone like me who's been using subtitles because you feel like you miss out on dialogue in shows and movies if you don't have it on, this is what you've been looking for. This soundbar has the most crisp and clear audio I've ever heard. Listening to movies and music and TV shows is just a joy. You can hear all the dialogue and feel the explosions without needing to change the volume constantly on your TV or turning on subtitles. Music also sounds really great on this, and you can actually control the amount of bass using the bass plus and minus buttons on the remote control. Great for if you like a little bit more bass in your music. Speaking of music, this soundbar also features Bluetooth 5.0 for super steady connection to your smartphone for playing music, and seriously, you can watch videos on your smartphone and have it play through the Bluetooth speaker and it sounds great. You could easily host a party just using this soundbar alone. It sounds that good and it gets that loud. I like the soundbar so much that I've been moving it from my upstairs TV to my downstairs TV whenever I want to watch something. It's an absolute pain to do that, but the audio is so good from it that I just consider it worth it to keep moving it up and down, at least until I get another one, which at this point I'm seriously considering. So if you guys are like me and have never thought about getting a soundbar, or if you're someone who's already convinced that you need a soundbar but you want to find a good one for the price, the Soundcore Infini Pro will not disappoint you. But with that, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this one. Like this one if you liked it, subscribe if you guys loved it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!